Today's August 26th. First things first, if you have any friends that live in the Midwest, you should call them and make sure they survived after all this. It is oh man, dirty camera. There we go. It is unbearable out there right now, people. It feels like 110. It says it's 93 degrees right now, but the humidity is brutal. So call your friends from the Midwest, check on them, make sure they're still chooching. All right, anywho. Was out here all day yesterday. Brutal. But we got a lot of work done. So it was a good day. Today's Monday. So we have tonight and tomorrow night. And then Wednesday we're going to the creek for the Featherlight Fall Jamboree. It's a 3-day show. And it's USRA. So had to convert my car. So yesterday, got the car unloaded. Got it washed. And then we did some things. We got the nose fixed. We put on our cool wicker thingies. We got an aluminum intake. And we did some rear suspension stuff. Can't see that. We did some rear suspension stuff. So, changed a bunch of stuff so that we're USRA. Better for USRA. So what I had back there for Wissota is technically USRA legal, but to keep it Wissota legal, no bueno, when we can make it better. Big difference in suspension is with Wissota, our lower trailing arms, they have to be within 5 degrees of each other at ride height. USRA, they don't care. They say, you bought the car, it's got all them holes. Buddy, you use all them holes. You paid for it, so you use them. Wissota says, no, you can't use all of them. Also in USRA, they're like, you can put springs in the front, you can put springs in the back, you can put springs on top. It don't matter. Whatever you want, man. Just put some stuff together and go out and go race it. Wissota, they say, no. You must have your springs. If you're going to put one in the front, you put the other one in the front. If you're going to put it in the back, you put the other one in the back. You put it on top, you put the other one on the top. Got to match. So, by that, it more better to just full-blown switch to USRA, because then we can do a lot of this on the left and a lot of that on the right. Mo dig. So, theoretically on paper, we just added a lot more dig. So that's why we're gonna go Wednesday. Just trailer parts so no one tries to steal our spot. And to get some laps on Mo dig. So as you saw in the last video, we wrecked a lot of stuff on the front nose. Or the front end, I should say. We wrecked the pitman arm, center link, the idler arm, bent tie rod, and now I need to see what else is bent. I don't think there really is, because we kind of half fixed it at the racetrack and the car drove really good. Just needed a caution. I think we had a caution or two. We definitely would have gotten up there further because the car was really good. But I'm going to go through everything, make sure everything is skookum, and we'll go from there. But most dreaded part of my day, when you go back outside and fix the trailer. So with the car off, you can better see my jerry rigging that TJ and I did to get this axle up, because without a tire, this axle just wants to drag on the ground. And there you can see the missing studs. So I'm gonna pull that drum off, bought some new studs, I'll pound some new studs in it. And one of these tires we can put back on, This tire though, it's all the way down to the cord, so that one needs to get replaced. So let's put the spare on. Told you I bent a center link. Told you I bent an either arm. I'll put tires back on. So our chair has 4 wheels and tires on it again. So, all right, I'm gonna bust this hub off. Tear off back inside. I've had the door shut all day. So it's staying relatively cool in there. So I'm gonna hide because this sucks out here. All right, I'm gonna get that hub off. Hello everyone. Wednesday, 28th, practice night, Featherlight, Fall Jamboree. I didn't do really any recording in the garage, just a little bit. It's been a long 3 days. It's been some very late nights. And it was very hot. We all survived. Hey, oh, don't pee on my tire!
That's his car. You're gonna get DQ'd.
Goose and Rooster are here.
No, don't put that on.
Goose felt like he had to pee on my tire.
Goose man.
Sammy, how did you survive the last few days with this 1,000-degree weather?
It was horrible in the house.
Oh, was it? Oh, it was way nicer outside. Should have came outside with me.
You're gonna get DQ'd for tire doping.
It's too hot outside.
Yeah, it was gross. It's not too bad right now.
You're gonna get DQ'd for tire doping.
Tire doping?
The dog peeing on your tire.
Yeah, dog peeing my tire. We consider tire dope. That's our secret. Dog pee. But we got, oh, there's Rooster. Getting ready to go run some laps. Change the intake, USRA. Changed a bunch of stuff in the left rear. So it's gonna take a couple laps tonight just to make sure things still turns left. And yeah, Charlie will park here. He's not coming tonight. He'll be here tomorrow for night 1. Pits aren't overwhelmingly full. Got the Weir's Machine trailer there. Some people can park there. But yeah, Featherlight Fall Jamboree.
what'd you think?
Thought it was terrible.
Really?
No, I'm kidding. Awesome.
I was gonna say.
Well,
Put her away.
I don't know about that.
Why?
But the scoreboard is correct. If the scoreboard is correct, I had you third fastest out of that group.
I don't know. I think it's pretty good for
Yep.
setup.
Oh,
I'm satisfied.
just telling you, you're.
Put smoke in it and send it.
I'm just telling you, but well, all right. Well, I have a different opinion, but I always usually do. So, all right, we'll check in later. All right, here goes Billy. He's gonna driving Kyle's car. What'd you think, Belly?
Needs to get on the right front more, and I think it's got a really nasty bind in the rear. Because like usually when you get on the throttle, you can feel a car like progressively get up. This one is just kind of like it just moves, and then it almost like moves and then locks, and then yeah, like we drove it in like how you meant it. Like also you just it'd be good, all of a sudden it would just lock over, and then it just way too much steer. And honestly, it felt like a 4-bar car. Like the rear end is just doing whatever it wants to do underneath there.
Did you smell the smoke?
No,
Why'd you stop?
because I saw you waving.
Oh, yeah. I didn't want the tire to blow.
I didn't either.
You did about 3 laps smoking the place out, and then I figured, yeah, it's about ready to blow. I didn't want you to blow a right rear and have a big
I
problem.
happened to look up and I saw you waving. I'm like, oh, that right rear must still be hitting.
Yeah. All right, well, go from there. Well, it was better?
I think it's just tires. It's got very easy spin up off the corner, but the car doesn't feel like it's going to spin out. It's very stable up off the corner, but it just feels like it can't get the power down. But that is a lot better. That is drivable for sure. The right front feels kind of weird, like it's almost like a loose tie rod. That's why I kind of feel the right front kind of catch and it kind of wants to pull. How much shock travel we get?
All of it.
So you're tight on entry. How was it on the throttle?
Like I said, the car was very, very stable.
So
It felt really good coming off, but like I said, it just.
So if anything, would you say it would?
It needs some tires on the rear.
Well, I understand that, but in order to fix that rub, then you know the next thing is either a different offset or lengthening the J-bar a little bit.
That's just gonna free it up.
Well, that's what I'm asking you. Yeah.
Because I don't tighten it up off, right?
No, to free it up off. That's why I was asking him if he was tied up. It's gonna.
We can put a bigger offset wheel back over there.
Still gonna do the same thing.
I wouldn't take going that way.
Still gonna free it up. That's why I was asking, was his tight or loose coming off?
You're taking a bunch of spring angle out.
And if he says if it was free coming off, then moving the rear end that way makes it worse. But if he said if he was a little tight coming off, moving the rear end to the right is actually gonna help you. So you can either do it with offset or just make the J-bar a smidge longer, ½ inch. And then I brought another tire over. You said you're looking for like an 82. That's what I brought, an 82 over. So, all right, well, we're making headway. All right, here we go. Special guest speaker. Go Chisholm. I guess when you're running the front, you don't need a helmet blower. secrets. Top secret stuff. Being pretty quiet about it. Well, I'm sure Billy will fill you in later.
How's it going, everyone? Today's Thursday, day one of the Jamboree. And as you can see from the picture behind me, don't think day one of the Jamboree is going to happen.
Yeah, moving the date didn't help any.
So, we are all hunkered in Charlie's camper right now.
What happened?
Charlie's looking for the remote. We're going to fire up the Xbox and start playing some NASCAR Heat 5 while the tsunami goes through. And wait for Deer Creek to give us the official call if they're going to cancel or if they're going to try to roll this in. But forecast looks like it's supposed to do this all night. So I'm sure it ain't going to be too much longer and we'll get official word of a cancellation and then we'll hit it hard Friday and Saturday. But car was really good in practice. I really like the changing the suspension on the left rear. I definitely liked how that felt. And just to get some confirmation on it, we put Joe Chisholm in the car and he ran out and he's like, things pretty good, man, pretty good. So that's good. You know, that means the car is where it needs to be. So now it just means I need to work on myself. So if I suck tomorrow, that means it's me, not the car. And you know, at least I know that's me. So then I can start trying to work on getting better. But there is your weather update from Chief Meteorologist Billy Steinberg. More likely, we'll probably talk to you tomorrow, Friday. But I'll probably come back in here and let you know the official update of if we race Thursday. But I think it's safe to say we're not racing Thursday. All right, well, we're going to play some NASCAR Heat 5.